going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be talking about ETFs. Now, I'm not here to lecture you on what ETFs are, but instead I'm going to show you the three major ETFs that I believe everyone should know about, and you should probably own a couple of them. Not financial advice, but my goal in this video is to just introduce you to these three types of ETFs so you can start investing in them, whether you're new or experienced. Here's the SparkNotes version of what ETFs are. It's essentially a basket of stocks that's passively managed, but that's it. You can do your own research on exactly what they are and how they differ from mutual funds. This video isn't about to explain them. It's more along the lines of to show you what ETFs are out there and why you should invest in them. Now, when I say you, who am I talking about? Could I be talking about everyone? Yes, I personally think everyone should own an ETF. If you're in the stock market or if you're planning for retirement, you should probably look at ETFs. Again, not financial advice, but they're a great tool to use, and it's something that you don't even need to care about. You can just set it and forget it. Doesn't matter how it's doing because the market will work it out for you. It's not like individual stocks where you need to actively manage, make sure that they're doing well, looking at their earnings reports, and all of that other stuff that a lot of people either don't have the time to or just don't care about it. So even though I said before that ETFs are for everyone, I want to kind of direct this video towards the people who don't care about the stock market. They don't want to learn how to invest. They think it's boring. They think it's complicated. It stresses them out, whatever that might be. This is for you guys. This is where you could get some skin in the game. You could retire a millionaire. And you don't even need to try. All you need to do is just set it up one time, hit auto reinvest, and forget about it. And you don't need to worry about anything. The market, the world will work it all out for you. So we're gonna jump onto the computer. I'm gonna show you the very first ETF, and it's one of the most popular ETFs, if not the most popular, and you've probably heard about it before. It's the Standard & Poor's 500 ETF. Or you can see right up here, I'm on Robinhood, SPDR S&P 500 ETF. Its ticker symbol is SPY. You go to the search bar, you type in SPY, there it is. You click on that, and then here it is. This is the top 500 largest companies in the United States. You can see right here in the About section, SPY tracks a market cap weighted index of US large and mid cap stocks selected by the S&P committee. There's the beautiful part about it. The S&P committee does all the work for you, and it's not like they're mutual funds where they're actively trading these stocks in and out and there's high fees. ETFs have some of the lowest fees, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just very passive. Hey, here's a group of the 500 biggest companies. It's in the list. If one company goes bankrupt and fails, you don't have to worry because they take it, they throw it out, and then they put they replace it with the next biggest company. So you don't even have to worry about that. But you may be wondering, hey, what's in the S&P 500? Here it is. Here's a nice breakdown on Seeking Alpha. And again, I'm not going to get into any financials or technical analysis. You don't have to worry about that. This is just so you know, this is what you'd be invested in. Just by putting a couple $100 into one ETF, this is how diverse you will be. It's that simple. And here's a nice pie chart off to the side to show you how diverse you are. And if you go down, what are some of your biggest holdings? It would be companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Google, Tesla, Berkshire Hathaway, Nvidia, JP Morgan. We've probably all heard of these companies before, and we use them every single day. So that's the S&P 500. If we go back to Robinhood, it's trading at $448. The reason why I'm on Robinhood is just because the UI is easy. I really don't use Robinhood. I use TD Ameritrade. I have videos that show you how to use TD Ameritrade, but any kind of brokerage account that you like, you can set it up. There's plenty out there with fractional shares, so you don't need $448. Maybe you want to put $50 in each paycheck. Maybe you only want to put $5 into an ETF each paycheck. Whatever it might be, the option's there. You could set up an auto invest and then forget about it. 40 years later, wake up a millionaire. It's that easy. Now, the other two ETFs are essentially the same thing, where it's set it and forget it, but I just want to let you know about them because there are the other two biggest ones that everyone likes to look at. So the next one is the Dow Jones Industrial Index. So here it is, and I didn't mean to say index because it is an ETF, not an index, but it's the Dow Jones Industrial. And its ticker is DIA. So you type in DIA, there it is. You click on that, you can see this price is a little bit cheaper than the S&P 500 right now. It's $354, and it has 30 of the largest stocks. 30 large cap stocks. Maybe not necessarily the largest, but it's 30 of the biggest stocks in the world. So if you like this style better, where it's a little bit more concentrated, then you could throw your money into this. In all honesty, it really doesn't matter between the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones. It's kind of personal preference. If you go down on Robinhood, and you could find this anywhere, but you can see right here, here's the Dow Jones returns over 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years. And since 1998, it is returned an average of 8.83%. If we jump over to the SPY, and we scroll down, you can see it averages a little bit better, 10.38%. And let's just jump over to Seeking Alpha really quick so we could take a peek inside the Dow Jones. Here's its top 10 holdings, a little bit different. United Health, Goldman Sachs, Home Depot, Microsoft, Visa, McDonald's, Salesforce, Amgen, I don't even know what that one is, Honeywell, and Boeing. So again, a bunch of companies you've probably heard of before, or at least a decent amount. And we just saw some overlap within the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones. They both have Microsoft and, this is just the top 10 holdings. I think almost all of the companies that are in the Dow Jones is also in the S&P 500. So that's the Dow Jones. The last one is my favorite ETF, and it's the ETF that I hold in my IRA, and that is the NASDAQ, or the QQQ. So here it is on Robinhood, around the same price, $374. But again, you don't have to worry about that stuff because of fractional shares. This is all of your tech stocks. So if you like tech stocks, this is essentially, it's roughly around 100. I think it's actually a little more than 100, but it says it's 100 NASDAQ listed stocks. If we scroll down, you can see right here, since 1999, it's averaged around 9.76% a year. And if we jump over to Seeking Alpha, here's the breakdown. You can see very, very heavily invested in technology. 45% is in technology. And if we scroll down, we got Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Google, Tesla, the other Google, Class A and Class C, NVIDIA, PayPal, and Adobe. In my opinion, all three of them are great choices. You could see you're getting anywhere between 8.8 and a little over 10% return, which is great. If you could get that over the course of 40 years, you'll be a millionaire, without a doubt. And I'm going to show you the numbers because, again, I want to aim this video towards the person that really doesn't care about investing. They don't want to take the time to look up stocks. Here's your outlet. You don't have to look up stocks, but you could still get in the game so you could build up a nice retirement portfolio without even trying. I've already done the heavy lifting for you by showing the 3 ETFs, and because of that, you should smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already to help boost my algo. But we're going to jump over to, here's a simple investment calculator. You don't need to worry about how exactly it works, but let's pretend you have $0, you just graduated college, you have a full 40 years ahead of yourself, and you only want to invest a couple $100 a month. Let's call it $250 a month, which is only $3,000 a year, or around $58 a week, or $8.22 a day. There's definitely someone watching this video right now that is spending at least that much, $8.22 a day on their lunch alone. Do yourself a favor and maybe bring lunch in a couple of times to work and invest that $8.22 into the S&P 500 so you can retire a millionaire. But here it is. Let's do the math. We'll put it at Dow Jones was 8.8. That was our lowest one. So we'll play conservative. We'll say 8.8% return, $250 a month. We're starting out with $0. We have a full 40 years of work ahead of us. Hit calculate, and look at that. We are right under $1 million. So if we boost that up 8.88. There you go. You're over $1 million. So you're going to be right around that $1 million mark by just investing $250 a month. And hey, why limit yourself there? You could open up an IRA, which I'll make a video on that, and you can invest even more than $250 a month. You could actually max out at $500 a month or $6,000 a year, which really isn't that much. But what would that look like? You're looking at double, $2 million. You can see right here, $2,041,000. And there you have it. That's how you become a millionaire, by investing in some simple ETFs that you should know about. So download your favorite broker, set up auto invest. Remember, this video is not financial advice. It's purely for education and entertainment. But again, if you liked it, make sure to smash that like button. Check out my other videos if you liked it. And guys, as always, I will see you in the next one.